Hello there, and welcome back to episode 38 of the Final Sect. Today we will cherish the fruits of our labor. We got a couple of primordial spirit cultivators available, and their ranks are growing. I also do plan on getting myself more body cultivation labels, of course, going, but the main topic for today will be working myself now towards a cultivator that is able to pull off derivative calculation for us. So this is one of the most important spells in the game, which will technically just allow you to create events. And we want to get ourselves now the remaining missing laws that we don't have yet, so that our law library will finally be complete. Because currently we are not seeing the entirety of our potential. Because, you know, at the end of the day, we have not all the laws unlocked so far. It's not a, you know, it ain't a it's a blood crystal refuse. Refuse, I don't know. I was wondering whether or not I had a garbage bin here. And I was wondering why I had a garbage can as an artifact. But this wouldn't have been the weirdest thing to happen in the first place here. So what we're going to need for that is two things. A lot of lifespan and a lot of attainment. For derivative calculation to succeed, your character needs a lot of luck to get the success there. You need to spend lifetime every time you do it, and your cultivator also needs a certain amount of attainment level for the success there. Both parts are necessary. Doesn't work with one doesn't work without the other. So let's see. I wanted to check on out today one thing that the wise comment section has brought up there. So aloe vera is already capable of devouring items. So let's see what kind of substances we can go for there. So we're looking for intrinsic life essences, and let's see, spirit leaf. Let's try that out. Basically, the idea here is that your body cultivators, what they eat, they gain essences out of. Pure life essence. Wonderful. Thanks for that pointer. Spirit leaf is yielding pure life essence. We're going to eat a couple of those, but take care, you cannot eat forever. Also, body cultivators also suffer from bloat at some point. So, but these were enough. So we can now use these wonderful essences. So many thanks for that little tip. It's such a smart one. So we can now cancel that one. And let's see, was it already enough? No. Not quite enough. We'll need... Oh, wait a sec. Pure life essence. We'll need 13 of these. Let's try that. The point here is that we're going to go now for the body parts that make us more efficient. Maybe in devouring things. You see, you have breathing for taking in stuff, but you also have eating for taking in stuff. So let's see. Increases the amount of essence gained from devouring by a tiny amount. It's exactly what we want. Hey, more holy stone. So, and it doesn't come with any downsides, does it? Yep, that's exactly what we want. So here we go into the 8 acupoints remold again. And I think pure life essence was the stuff that I was looking for. Intrinsic life essence is from the animals, but let's check this out and try what that does for us. I'm very eager to try out new things, you know. So my goal for today is to get Baoji into the next cultivation level. And from that point on, I really hope that we're going to get ourselves something going here, you know. So, some very smart person pointed out in the comments that my cultivators, they don't need their tools anymore. And that is very true. Because we have a constant shortage of tools here, so I figured that this was a very, very smart thing to point out. Appreciate that. Good, so let's see. We're taking in these, and Roju is sitting at home, not doing anything useful. So she's one of the early level cultivators. She has only a tier 3 golden core, but her rebirth has to wait until the next summer when there's a fire season. So I wonder what I will put her up, what task I can put her up with. Because I don't like cultivators just sitting around doing nothing. So we don't have anybody exploring this place. We're going to raid the satellite regions of Golden Peak soon again, because another very smart comment said that these people there, they don't mind about anything I pick up there. So that sounds like absolutely something that I want to do. All right. So the fields of the sect are growing pretty much. That's really nice. Okay. Apart from that, we're now preparing for the next season. But there are so many days left there that I feel like I need to check out what I can do with the time in between. You know, and that's why I came up with the idea of starting up the derivative calculation spam now. Because I think we have enough lifespan enhancers to get that going. Baoji is one dude with almost maxed out stats here. If I remember correctly, Nianchuang has maxed out stats. Whatever. It is more than easy for us to get the spells through. That's all I want to say. Ah, beautiful. I need to gather some red ginseng. It's just so darn important. We finally get that stuff going. So, Dragon Vessel Cave is a trap, although Mystic Cavern... Did we unlock that? No, I don't think so. So this darn place tells you that there's something to explore, but there isn't. Nasty. Okay, I'm disappointed, Cultivation World. I really expect something there. Whatever. So, I'll let Roju explore the last bits of Wudang Sect before we go pilfering their premises. Alright, let's send Baoji for a nice little breakthrough here. He has so much chi, it's really hard for him to get that all going at once. Phoenix Cliff. Alright. Very happy with everything coming together now. We're slowly reaching the point where I'm also treading into new waters. You know, I want to go very soon to the formation buildup. Ancestral throwback. So here we have 3 stacks of temperate mouth, 2 stacks of temperate mouth. Wonderful. It's just what we want to see there. I'll not skip on innate restoration here. Essence or no essence. There we go. So, let's see. What can we chow down here? I mean, the spirit leaf is not really that important for my sect. The thing is just I don't want to waste it all while my eating skills aren't as good as they could be. You know, we're going to get a lot more life essence out of that once we're more experienced in eating. Sounds wrong, but you get the idea. So I think stomach was moderate increase of food consumption. Exactly. So this is the stuff where you need to be careful. So intestines have the same problem there. Let's see. heart is something we need to go for as well. There, the liver is also increasing the amount of essence gained from devouring items without any downsides. These are the really important things to look for when you're doing body cultivation. So we're going to go now for more specific steps, but yeah, I think there's a lot more payoff to these. So Jinbo is sitting at home and meditating. I'm not agreeing with that one. So next step, we're going to explore the vicinity of Great Desert or Wild South. Let's pick let's pick Great Desert first. There we go. Speedy Gonzalez can go there. And let's see what we're going to be digging out there. Okay. So these organ remolds on the body cultivator, they are the entry level, so to say. These are very important things, and you won't go out successful without them. Alright, there we go. Baoji's cultivation speed is really impressing me. So... oh yeah, it was that one. So he's now basically going to be turning back into an outer disciple. I remember that one. So Baoji, I think he's even... or... yeah, here it is. So... he's now no longer a cultivator until he has all that done. Let's hope he's going to be able to survive. I vaguely remembered that the water law had a really uncomfortable step in between. Now I know which one that was. As you see, primordial spirit level is always some sort of a special thing. Plague wreaks havoc. We're going to help here. This increases our reputation, but I really don't mind. By now, I'm powerful enough to defend myself against whatever is happening, so we don't have to worry about that. So, let's see. Liver remold is going well, and yeah, my other cultivators are just on their way. So how much red ginseng did we discover so far? Shouldn't it be here? No? Must be the herbs section then. So 14 dosages. That's really not enough. I want to have a stockpile I can rely on. And until then, Yan Shuang will stay on duty. I could use her skills now, develop her primordial spirit, and get us closer to the derivative calculation too. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I'll send her one more time, and then she's gonna get herself acquainted with other things here. So, there we go. Rotten organ, secret body chi barrier penetration chance. Not interested, thank you. So this is the smaller sibling of the other energy there. Elusive energy. Well... I don't know if I really want to say no to that. It's a global dodge increaser, and these are always quite desirable. I hope I won't regret that, but I think I won't. I don't think I will regret now. So now we're going to put this into a routine. So we're eating the spirit leaf after each remold, and I hope to get more and more essences out of that. That's the plan, at least. So, but this is already much faster than what we've been doing before, so it is very, very beneficial. Alright, so Baoji is turbo planting. Jeez. So, alright, perfect. Yan Shuang gathered some of that red ginseng that I wanted, and we can recall her now. Brilliant. So Baoji needs a tool for chopping. He doesn't have a tool for chopping anymore. Did I take that away a moment before? So we're not going to involve ourselves in the battle of good and evil. Not interested in that. I'm not quite sure if I'm capable of beating primordial spirit cultivators that would be attacking my sect. Because that can happen, if I remember correctly, if you take too much influence in these things. I kind of like have forgotten that, but I have a vague memory of bad things happening when you get involved too much. Alright, there we go. Turns out Baoji is a really, really powerful farmer. Who would have thought? But no, actually, it's just the stats. Yes, he's immortal with the stats of a Yao guy, basically. Which is cultivation talk for he's pretty OP. Alright. So, Yanchuang's back home, and let's check out how things are looking for her. So she has a tremendous amounts of luck lifespan. I'm not sure, though, about the attainment level on her. So we got to increase that, but that's fairly easy. We just need to learn more skills, and that's all it takes to increase your attainment. I don't know, though, how much attainment is necessary. I'm convinced the all-knowing comment section will help me out there. But it ain't that important. We just need to crank up the number as high as we can and then try it out. So I have 450,000. So Sunstream Chant and Mind Blaze. So let's learn Sunstream Chant. I wanted to have that anyways. So also, what's that again? Scripture of Heaven prayer. So that was the one that I've been looking for the other episode when Baoji broke through, and it's about time that I finally learned that. I don't mind Nianchuang being the weather maker for the sect. I'm now spending a little bit of extra attainment here. Well, but at least I have now made the connection in my mind. If I'm looking for the book with all the weather miracles, I type in the search term heaven, which is very close linked to that whole thing, so I find that very easy to memorize, at least. So, Sunstream Chant. Spell power bonus. There we go. So, are you kidding me, guys? Why are there constantly not enough tools in the sect? I don't get it. I keep producing timber axes wherever I can. They keep muttering about missing tools wherever they go. Oh well, whatever. So, let's spread some more tools throughout the sect and let's see. Okay, so that was something that I meant to learn, but of course the actual derivative calculation should be also learned. I bet I don't have enough inspiration now left for that, don't I? Oh, that doesn't matter. I'm not quite convinced that the amount of attainment is high enough on her anyways, so let's see, where do I have a nice chunk of inspiration lying around? So here we have 160,000, 590,000. Didn't I have a million or so stored somewhere? No? You used that up, huh? So we're going to go for City of Abundance then. Just a little bit of extra attainment for her. And then the next part will be to just get those extra laws into my position, because that will make us a lot stronger as well. Meanwhile, we're powering up our other agencies. That's very, very nice. Good. And I think we just finished another one of these. Okay. Yeah, that's getting the job done much faster. Really, really nice. So, another round. Spirit Leaf. So it's not really visible that she's gaining higher amounts of essence here, but you basically don't want to waste anything, you know. Alright. One more round. I think we're on a good way, though, here. So... Oh dear, my amount of Spirit Stone is low. Quickly, let's claim something from our mines. Okay, then. Where's Yan K actually around? Ah, yeah, Mount Lucian. Nice. There's not that many new locations left anymore. I'm quite happy about that. So we can finally get ourselves working on making this sect powerful. So, I gotta say though, I have really not much experience with formations and all these things, so this will be a pretty long topic for me as well at the end of the day. But, you know, I hope it'll be fun in some way. It will definitely result in me making finally a follow-up to my old tutorial video about formations. Part 2 has never been made, you know. So, I want to learn that Astro Flare spell, you know. That one time you're actually a spellcaster. Definitely should be using that. So level up spell a little bit. That's also a very cheap way of increasing attainment. And let's see how good our chances are at this point. So it really does cost you only some lifespan. There's nothing else involved. And now, let's see. These are not from her yet. So here, bam. You gained a secret, or... Usually you get a... Oh yeah, we should actually finally pick up that Shendao law while we're at it. Not as if it would be of any real big importance. So no, we're now going to pump out those derivative calculations until something exciting happens. Manifesting Mandate, that's exactly the exciting thing that we've been waiting for. So now we're going to send somebody like Nianchuang, who's basically top-notch in everything except perception, and that's a pretty high chance of her just picking up the law there. So Manifesting Mandate, she goes over adventuring there, and in a Manifesting Mandate event, you always have the chance to acquire an entire law, one of these that I personally call the advanced laws. That's just the name I made up for myself. That's not an official label or anything. They are just all these laws that you can pick up at the beginning of the game for 5 of your starting points. That's basically it. So there was a nice amount of essences popping up now while she was eating there at her table. There we go. And there's the law. Lucian Village. Alright. So this is Shendao. I need to read up all that Shendao stuff, and I accidentally deleted the link that somebody tried to upload. I'm very, very sorry about that. The other day when somebody tried to upload the Shendao tutorial, I had to delete some other troll comments, and I accidentally axed it by the... I didn't mean to. So, Primordial Alchemy Law. This is something that we can pick up, and you can either take it by force or just try to understand the law. Understanding the law is only possible if you are compatible with the law. Nianchuang being such a insane stat monster, It's going to be no problem at all. I think I'm going to try another fun thing here. Purple Cloud Palace. I think we have now found all the locations of this place. Yes, we did. So we can go for some adventuring there as well. Nice. How can we still have not enough X's? There's one lying around here. Oh, wait a sec. It's a frickin' relic. It's making the workshop unhappy. Quick, somebody destroy it. There we go. So I'm going to play around with relics one day soon, but not today. So now we got ourselves a new law. I don't know, do we need to transcribe that law? Yes, we need to. So primordial alchemy, very simply put together, is the top-notch law if you want to create alchemy products. Any type of pills and whatnot is... I think you can produce pretty much all of the high-end stuff in the game with that law. So it's pretty powerful. I never pulled it off though, so maybe we will do it this time. I mean, the idea of the entire idea of the final sect was to go deeper into the late game than I previously managed, you know? I've never been working with the sect branches. I've never been working with formations for real. There's so many things where I still feel like a complete noob, let alone, for example, Shandao cultivation. I only managed to prepare him gloriously and then drive that attempt against the wall. So there's a lot of things where I feel like I can still use some guidance, and there's still a lot of things to discover there. So as you see here, the liver is now only on level 29 and almost on maxed out temperate label. This is the power of these. I really have forgotten that body cultivators, they don't not only sniff in stuff, they also eat stuff. So they're basically the ultimate drug consumers. This is so weird. I know that's not the intention of the producers, or is it? I don't know. But it's very perceivable that there is a, you know, a consumption philosophy here. Let's put it down like that. Anyways, we're going to go for the last liver breakthrough here. Remolding it is. There we go. I think then we have the label on 100, which is absolutely what I want. So I gotta check on out where I can find more of that spirit leaf. Probably I have more of it. Yeah, it just hasn't been soaked into the mini universe yet. So we have that stuff, obviously. Yeah, there's lots of it here. We can also try out the other plants on another episode and check on out what kind of essences she'll gain when she eats that stuff. But with 400 dosages of that available, I should not do a remolding without essences anymore. That doesn't seem wise to me. Not at all. Okay, so that law has been transcribed, and now we continue with the derivative calculations. It is sadly, most of the time, not that lucky. You see, now we just have gained a random event here. Traces of Evil Sect, that's what we got there. Manifesting Miracle, that's also just not what we need. But derivative calculation is the only tool in-game allowing you to forcefully spawn the Manifesting Mandate event. And obviously, since Nianchuang hasn't had a single miss so far, she didn't fail at the ritual a single time, her stats seem to be sufficient for that task, so I don't need to pump up her attainment in any form anymore. She's more than powerful enough. Brilliant. I'm happy about that. So we're making big progress. Chances are that by the time that Zhuji will go for his breakthrough, we're gonna have an amazing amount of power available for the sect in terms of laws that we don't have access to yet. Although it's gonna be all boiling down to random number luck, because, you know, the mandates can spawn laws that I already own. So the experience has shown that most of the time you end up with lots of duplicates, and that's just, you know, nothing you can do much with, sadly. So we're going to continue and see what this mandate brings, and then it's sadly again time for the outro for today, my friends. But we got a lot of good things up ahead of us. I can go for some really interesting adventures. And the 7 Slaughtering Sword. Damn, brilliant. Ah, I'm so happy. So we have now, again, a new law, which is outright amazing because, you know, it's very lucky to get a new law here. And every one of these has something that will help us. So, for example, here, I think the most interesting part here is it has mood enhancers. This law has pretty interesting mood enhancers, and here it has again a max chi increaser of 50%. And if you check out the Primordial Alchemy law, when we go here, base max chi and constitution, perception, constitution, max chi, you see, every one of these laws pumps up the base stats even more. Now, thanks for being around, everybody. It's a long journey, I know, but it's a long journey to immortality after all, and I hope you're enjoying the trip. Feel free to leave me your comments, almighty comment section, and I'm also welcoming any thumbs up or subscriptions on this video. A big thanks to my supporters out there, and if you want to join in, check out Patreon, PayPal, or Buy Me a Coffee. They are the topmost links in the description box, and they are the best and effective ways to support this channel. I'd be delighted if you give them a look, and if not, fret not. I appreciate you, exactly you, hanging out here until after the ad roll and watching the entirety of the video where the pandas roll on the floor and everything is really cool. So, thanks for being around. I hope you come on by next time as well, and let's cultivate again. See ya.